Former South Carolina governor, former UN ambassador Nikki Haley announced this week, of course, that she is officially running for president in that Republican 2024 primary. She is Donald Trump's first official challenger. And her announcement this week has somehow managed to unite both the left and the right in ridicule and mockery, because it turns out both sides think that she is a massive idiot for not only when she announced, but also the way that she announced. For starters, she sent out her official announcement video at 6:48 a.m. on Valentine's Day. So, a Tuesday, not even just a random Tuesday, Valentine's Day. A lot of people kind of focused on probably other things. At 6:48 a.m. Eastern Time, so, you got about half the country that's still asleep, most likely. And she's like, hey, by the way, guess what? When you wake up, I'll be running for president. But it's not just the time and day that she picked that's getting ridicule, again, from both the left and the right. It's also the idiotic and incomprehensible video that she put out where she starts off talking about racism being terrible and then immediately pivots to there's no racism in America. I mean, this is what Tim Miller, conservative writer for The Bulwark, said, quote, well, first of all, he talks about how there's no pool for her to pull voters from. He says, that leaves her a very small pool from which to swim. The party might look for someone else besides Trump, someone like Ron DeSantis, but it will be in that vein, not in the Haley vein. If you look at this intro video today, just as a prime example, the first sentence is about how she grew up in this city in South Carolina that is divided by a road track that divides the city by black and white, divides the city by race. Then 5 seconds later into the video, she attacks the 1619 Project and the George Floyd protests and people that said that racism is a structural problem. Well, how can the video be both about how you grew up in a racist town and also making fun of people who say racism is a structural problem? And that's from a conservative paper. Of course, he said it on MSNBC, so I think they understood what they were getting into. But either way, your video can't have it both ways. Like, hey, there is no racism. By the way, I grew up in this really, really racist town. That's those can't even exist together, you idiot. Nikki Haley is currently polling at 3%, by the way, 3%. So not as low as some of the other Republicans out there, like Ted Cruz, who's polling at 2%. But 3% is certainly nothing to write home about. But as I said, the scorn, the mockery, the comments, it's coming from left and right. Like, nobody is happy that Nikki Haley made this announcement. She is off to a horrendous start. And in fact, she actually gave a speech on Wednesday, had a little rally where she said that racism doesn't exist in America. So if that's going to be your platform, you're not going to win. Just please understand that, because there's growing minority populations here in the United States that are never going to be on board with that, ever. Same thing with anybody who understands reality here. But you do you, Nikki. Keep pissing off everybody, and you'll be below 3% in no time. This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.